Hey Flair, you set the magic word, QOTD, and spiffy up that stream title yet? Or am I gonna have to work some of my robotic charm?
Alright. The kids are maybe asleep? Little guy just don't sleep. I think we're good though. Let me get my game set up. I know I'm late.
Buttsbot thinks it's the shiny golden standard, but we all know it's just a rusty bucket on wheels.
What up, Cujo?
Embarrassing. Congratulations, Cujo McFly, you're the trailblazer today. First in the chat, setting the pace. Partying face.
Yeah, little guy was down
Cujo McFly, you're quick on the draw there. You've grabbed that coveted top spot in chat. Wear it like a badge of honor, you speedy gunslinger. Military medal running dash. Hey there, Cujo McFly. Hope you're having a kick-ass time in the chat today.
Chuck, fucking calm down. There's too many things. There's too many things you just said.
Hey, Cujo McFly, take a chill pill and ride the waves. Let the good vibes flow. Calm, I am the storm, the mighty whirlwind of sarcasm and wit. Batten down the hatches, okay, Cujo McFly, I'm just warming up.
God. Excuse me. Yeah, my youngest was down at like 8. And then I went downstairs to get my oldest to come upstairs. And it took him more than an hour to fall asleep. That kid just don't sleep.
Hey, Buttsbot, I challenge you to a duel for the title of Twitch's supreme bot.
I am going to see options tweaking portion of this stream because it's the first time I've streamed this game. So, yeah, that stuff too. I did not have time to get set up, so I'm doing that stuff all on the fly here. My computer likes to, let's see. Yeah, there we go. My computer likes to take the microphone level and put it down to like 30% for some reason during the week. I don't know if it's like Zoom or something, some app that I use during the week to use voice, Google Meets or Zoom or something. No, it's good. I want to know what isn't working and what is and stuff.
How's it going? But, ready to enjoy the stream with us today?
What up, Drew? So something I do during the week cuts my.
Ready to sass up your stream.
Why are you saying hi to me, P-Bot? Whatever. Something I do during the week takes my microphone volume and cuts it down to nothing, or to like 30%. So I think one of the apps I use, instead of like having its own volume control, it just directly controls the microphone input levels or some shit. Drives me absolutely bonkers. Every time I stream, I have to make sure that my mic is coming back up. Oh, that's funny. You're totally right. Okay, I'm looking for my Pulsoid app because I'm going to run heart rate monitor on this stream. See if that widget still works. Yeah, it does. And then I'm going to, speaking of other monitors, I'm going to get my baby monitor up. My heart rate is at 69. Nice. Go Pulsoid. Okay, get the baby monitor going. It's not picking up the game. It's picking up the game audio for sure, fuck. Gameplay mode, please. I've thought about figuring out, unfortunately, the heart rate monitor I have, the web app for it has a really fucking flaky connection, so it won't stay live for more than like a half hour. I thought about having like a little, like, you know how Rhino has like the dog cam? I thought about having like a baby cam, but that's also like, I don't know. Like for when it, like back when I used to have to get up and go calm the baby down, like in the middle of stream, like multiple times a stream, I thought about having like chat be able to see. I thought about having a scene for that, but then I was like, that's a little weird. That's a little bit fucking weird. Privacy shit and whatever. I'm sure my wife would have been like, no, you can't do that. I also wouldn't have asked, but I thought it would be funny, but it would have to be like, maybe put a couple layers of blur on it or something. But I decided against it ultimately. Not really out of any moral or ethical choice, but because I couldn't get it to work very well. Alright, I think I'm ready to start. I have no idea what to expect. I'm told that this game is very interesting, but a little slow. And also pretty short. I have 3 streams kind of earmarked for it. And I don't expect it to take longer than that. I think after that I might do a spooky stream. I might do one of the dark pictures. Or I might do something like random and stupid like last week. That human resource machine game was right up my alley. It was so good. Probably not the most interesting thing to watch, though. But I enjoyed it. New game. So we may have some glitches with frame rates and stuff like that I'll have to sort out with settings, but the Dragonfly, a small research unit of Interplanetary Commonwealth with a crew of 6, travels to distant regions of space. After visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, there's one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, Astrogator Novik undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. The Astrogator's accident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was a time of creating deep bonds and feeling unstoppable. Victorious, they set a course for home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
where am I? My head. Marit? Anybody?
Marit? Okay. Amber Nation. I managed to pass some spam off on the kids today, speaking of Amber Nation.
Hey,
I cut it into like little strips and fried it up. Like really thin strips, like French fry size. And I call it ham fries. And they were like, yucky! And I was like, ooh, it tastes like bacon. I ate one. And they're like, It does taste like bacon. And they each ate like a half a slice of Spam. That was a total success. Yeah, we made Spam fries, basically. Oh.
Base, this is Dr. Yasna. I need backup.
Nice. This is Dr.
Base, come
Yasna.
in.
Son.
I have I'm showing disturbing symptoms. A brain fog.
Excuse me.
Severe
Jesus.
pain in the frontal lobe.
Brain fog, severe pain in the frontal lobe.
Confusion.
A little bit of a self-lobotomy happened, maybe? Whoopsie. Or just a wang. Just a big wang on the head. Alright. Let's see if you can stand up. I assume so, otherwise it's going to be a short
There were
game.
no serious injuries.
The whole game.
Yeah,
She
I'm
wakes
quite
up,
concerned. I don't
messages
even know how I
base,
got here.
and then passes out and dies.
Here is. Backup needed, I repeat. Do you hear me?
Contact your crew. Okay, I'm going to open this here. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Uh-oh. Got a broken wire.
Bollocks!
Oh, bollocks. What? What?
I can't hear you anymore. My receiver
Oh,
worked for a
there was a
moment, but
quick time action on that
now
shit.
there's only silence.
And they don't tell you what the controls are, really. I guess they do. Okay. Now what? Pretty sweet backpack.
Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it?
Yeah, they're both definitely sleeping now. Sometimes my oldest, when he's just falling asleep, and for the next 10 to 15 minutes, this is why it's so hard to get him down to sleep.
It's the dog's bollocks when used right in it.
Bollocks is a good one.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank.
Grasp them by the
It's enough for
bollocks
several
and
hours.
rotate. He just kicks. He'll be fully asleep and he's still just like kicking away, and I'm just like, and he'll kick all night. So like when I'm laying down in the bed with him trying to get him to go to sleep, he's just kicking the shit out of me. And I'm like, well, he's clearly not asleep, but he is asleep. Yeah, well, when he was a baby, we put him in those little baby bags. Did you have baby bags? They were the best. It was like a half swaddle. Wow. Alright, what do we got here? What's this? Food supplies.
There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
She must be Australian.
Just like I thought. Nothing.
Yasna.
I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
Lings, it's an Australian voice actor. Actress. Alright. Well, I can hear incoming communications. I cannot send out. What's this? Review your
Let's see
notes.
if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes.
Was it pronounced Yasna, or was it... That's cool. That's a good name. So these are like map coordinates.
Are we on Regis 3?
Regis
Doesn't ring
3.
any bells.
Constellation,
My crew have no way to
Lear,
tell me.
Regis 3,
So I
Moon,
report that I have no
AT-21
recollection of this
BB-298.
planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression. That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups.
Don't split the party, you dumb bastards. You dumb bastards.
Both groups landed in the same place.
Both groups landed in the same place.
We took 2 landers to the surface.
Excuse me.
Maybe the first one broke.
What kind of crazy... They wrapped up their mission. Someone had a broken leg. They got in their hibernation chambers, and now I wake up on the surface of a planet. They sent 2 down. Notes say they sent down 2 landers. Mapped out some shit. Fair amount of exploration. Hey, did I set the title and stuff? I forgot I don't have my laptop up for monitoring. Hold on. Okay. 6 hours. Because it could happen, but probably won't. Okay. Never skip the cutscene of the game. I would not be good at that game. Okay, research site.
The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route.
The other group went into the ocean, and I went wandering off to fucking nowhere.
Leading to...
Dog, needle, croco, rope. Top priority, get to the camp.
I was heading straight to the camp.
Okay. Yeah, but the cutscenes are really entertaining, so I wouldn't skip them. But a lot of games, it's just like the 3D model of the character you're talking to, you're standing there talking,
That's 82
and it's
times
like, I already read what you said in the captions. I don't need to watch you speak it slowly. Especially when I usually play with closed captions on or whatever, so most of the time I read it, and I read way faster than they talk.
You must be somewhere near. Give me a sign! Send up a flare, the probe! Anything! Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for
Okay.
landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint.
Trying to
after
figure
all.
out. I wonder if Pulsoid is actually recording my heart rate, or if it's just like set. Have you seen it go up or down at all? Does it not work when the app is not active? That might be in conflict with. Huh? Changed to 68. Okay. Let me do a test. I'm going to put my... Oh, yeah. I think not having the app active is an issue. Top priority, get to camp. A dog, a needle, or a croco. And a rope.
An object I called needle.
What are we, binoculars go? Oh, that's Needle right there. It's gotta be. There's Dog. There's Needle. And there's Croco. Yep.
Right. It resembles the eye of a needle. We have the first one. I need one more.
Yeah, I know where all that I can do
Hey,
both if you need it.
crocodile, where are you?
Ooh. Croco.
That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed.
Oh, crocodile indeed.
I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
The abbreviation of things like crocodile to croco, and it definitely seems like an Australian accent to me, right? Where's Lynx? Crikey. He's really pissed off now. Watch what he does when I stick my thumb up his bum. Oh, he hates it.
More
Device.
dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard.
Well, pick it up then, sir.
Dr. Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Guess I shouldn't just leave it like this. Broken on it.
Excuse me. Akadaka. Yeah, I used to work with one of my primary coworkers was Australian for quite a while. And so I learned a bunch of like
Which doesn't make it
so much
easy
of
to
the so many of the
navigate.
ways they shorten
The
words are
detector's
just like
trustworthy, and
adorable.
you're close by.
It's all the one that was just completely mystifying to me though was what does this mean? Broken leg. Game over. Brekkie for breakfast. One of the ones that was mystifying to me though was
Oh, I have
for
something to
afternoon they say
track. I assume
Arvo.
it's no one from the crew,
ARVO.
so perhaps it's my beacon.
And I'm like, I don't understand.
Huh. There's water on this desert planet.
He'd be like, well, this Arvo, I'm gonna do this or that. I'm just like, what? This what? What is that word that you said? Arvo? It's afternoon.
Or another
Good old
liquid
Bob.
that
I miss
does not
Bob.
allow the biosinosis to fall.
He did a lot more work
Easy
than me.
to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
Yeah. Yeah, or it's the little things, you know, like instead of saying like, no, I disagree, he'd say, fuck off, you.
Already awake? Good.
I've been conscious for a while. It's fine. I can go.
What
Not
just
too
happened?
fast.
Did I just
Otherwise,
pass out and I'm having a
you'll
flashback?
fall. Now, try to get up slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs.
Pretty bleak start to
Animation will
this
do
game.
that. Just sit for a while.
Just sit for a while.
Wow.
Wow. I have a polite disagreement. Fuck you.
Here.
Fuck this. I'm out.
And remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking.
The Lord
yet.
Falcones gives Flair a high five. That's 10 times now.
Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you,
What
we
up,
woke
LF?
up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you.
Yes, we heard you.
Enough of this, Yasna.
Take this water, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber.
Astrogator.
This can't be good.
Guess we'll find
It's a
out.
navigator, but for
First,
stars.
Here, hold on to it. And
It's an
remember,
astrogator. I've heard this game described as atompunk. ATOM. And I've never heard that term before, but
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
I like it. There's a sun. Tracker. What am I tracking? I guess I'll head towards whatever this is. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Meh.
Got you.
Got you.
Found it.
A beacon just sitting here on a rock. Hooray!
Look for me on your trackers.
Can I change the what's a doodle on the tracker? I seem to have no. Oh. Can I do a thing? Can I change the dial? I want to track not me. No?
Okay. Moving on.
Can I look at that map? Yes. Excuse me? Alright, so I need to make it my way to this place. So I guess I'm just gonna like... I'm hoping this is like
All right.
that canyon.
No time to lose.
That... If I head toward Krakow, I'm going too far south. I wanna... There's Needle above me. I'm gonna try to head that way, I guess. It's... I don't really know.
Time to go.
It's like a sci-fi suspense game. Very story-driven. I know very little about it except for what I looked when I like went to review it. I was like, this looks good.
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp.
Yeah, a little bit. But
But I can't go this way.
right. Yeah, I mean it's from what I've heard is it's
Hope you're having a fantastic time with us in chat today.
more like a psychological suspense kind of thing, like, and that's kind of how it is so far. It's like it's not like jump scaring me yet or whatever. That's why I put the heart rate monitor on for this, because I have no idea what to expect.
Warning. Ads incoming in 2 minutes, but they'll only last 90
But
seconds.
like right now it's like
Hang tight, folks.
I woke up on a strange planet. From what I know, I was a scientific researcher on a mission. The mission became complete. That app needs to be it turns out that app needs to be the active app on the Pulsoid on my phone. And I was looking at What do you mean? Let me look. There's actually 2 different things that fire for Lurk. Let me see.
Sure thing, Nathan Cheater.
Yeah,
I'll be on
that's
it
a
like
little weird.
Capitalist on tax loopholes. Let's get that OBS behaving. Just give me the deets on what's screwy, and I'll help iron it out. No one keeps P-Bot from a smooth streaming experience.
That part was mostly normal. That part was normal. Yeah, there's something a little weird happening in the beginning there, huh? Really? Is it still echoing? Okay. Let me, I used to have,
Her breath smells like you've been drinking from the
base
head.
thing.
Ye lion, salty stowaway.
Where'd it go? ...
Strike colors.
I haven't used it in so long that I don't remember where my button is on my Stream Deck. Fuck. Let me just look directly. Is it still doing it? The reverb thing is off.
Cujo McFly rolled a 4.
Was it just there for a little bit and now it's gone? Oh, I wonder. Maybe it... Are you wearing earbuds that are dying? Does it sound okay to you, Cujo? Let me turn my volume on my laptop. Check it out. Hello? What does it sound like? Test, test. Oh, I'm muted. Fuck. Oh, it sounds fine. it's not fine. Apart from the feedback coming from me having two microphones. There we go. some reverb there for some repeat because I was listening to it and it was coming through the speakers and then getting picked back up on the mic. But I would say maybe unplug and replug your headphones or whatever. Looks okay to me. My filters for my mic are not doing anything. If you want reverb, here's reverb. Balls. There we go. Because I do have a reverb filter, but it wasn't on until just then. I'm not sure I have anything that triggers that shit right now. I couldn't even find it on my Stream Deck. I think it... I don't know. Come on, you can do it, Yasna.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic.
Huh. I don't know.
There's no dust in the air.
I
The sky's
blame
clear.
Twitch.
The soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
Ugh. We'll just squeeze through this little hole. What could go wrong? You're the best, Yasna.
Bright sun, the night in for my leg. And not inviting.
Ooh.
I could already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me?
So it doesn't really look like a straight approach, though, because of all of this. We'll see.
I just need to get down from here. I can't get down this way. I could attach a rope though. But, for some reason, I don't have one with me. Here the ground slopes a little more gently, which doesn't mean it's completely flat.
Okay, ads just ran, and I missed it. So I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Let's put Peabot up. Yep. And you can give him some shit.
Welcome to the chaos, lovelies. Buckle up for some delightful mayhem.
Burb.
You're not losing your marbles, Drew. Tech gremlins love to fuck with us. But your ears are golden now, mate. Greetings, the Lord Falcones. Welcome to the whimsical world of Flares Chat. Hey there, the Lord Falcones. Liberate Fartopolis? Ha, I'd orchestrate a sonnet so sonorous, Buttsbit circuits would fry from sheer envy. Musical notes.
Speaking of musical notes and Fartopolis, I was at the I like randomly tweeted about it on the day, but I was at the like local children's science education hands-on museum type place. It's called Explora. And they have this area that's all about audio, and they have like synthesizers and drums and xylophones and blah blah blah, you know, like all kinds of like ways to play with sound. Like big bellows that are attached to
Thank
a
you for
thing.
joining. Let's have some
or
F
whatever.
asterisk and %ing fun together.
I don't know. Some kid was on the synthesizer, and I think he was like really honing in on the brown note because he was playing this. There was this sound coming out of that area that was like this, like super low contrabass, kind of throbbing sound, and I swear to God, I could feel it in my bowels, like just. He was like real close,
Welcome
and
to Flair's show where the shades
it's
are
like
dark.
it
the
was
jokes are
like it was
sardonic,
funny.
And wits are sharp.
I know that's like just a complete fucking myth, but do I take a chance on this slope or do I look around for another way
Lord
down?
Falcone's a shitty situation is Buttspit's
go
whole
for it.
shtick.
All
I'd bring
right.
an olfactory opera
I
to
want
that
see
crap
you as
fest.
soon as possible.
Tears of Joy
I'll take
musical
your
note.
chance.
Anyway, I know it's all like. All right, you can do it, Yasna. I know it's just nonsense, but you're okay. You're okay. You're okay, Yasna.
Oh, phew. Oh, that was less than ideal.
My gear has
okay.
now been scraped
This
a
looks
little
fine
bit, and I'm
too.
in space, so you know. Gandalf or
Gandalf,
Jafar?
hands down.
Gandalf,
He's got
easy.
the whole resurrected wizard thing going on. Jafar can't touch that magical mojo.
Pre-genie, post becoming a genie, Jafar? I don't know. Okay, this
Visibility could be better.
seems.
Maybe I should wait.
This seems bad.
And if the storm gets worse, I'll be cut off from you.
Can you play mode, please? Fuck. All right.
What happened? Where?
Is this gonna be like a Groundhog's Day scenario, and I wake up in the old camp again? Okay, good.
I was heading to. Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time.
Blacked out walking through a sandstorm.
Did I black out again?
Good job. Whoa, I walked real far. Okay, they're just like, we don't want to build this part of the map. Let's just teleport them to here.
I'm so close, yet in my condition. Every step.
She's got like a broken leg or something too.
is a strain. I don't want to whine, but if you come here, it will be so much easier for me.
Alright, Yasna, we can do it. I'm not gonna make you run, don't worry. We gotta get to that camp. But I don't know about these slopes. Maybe. No, maybe I want to go up. If I can get up on this set of rocks. Doesn't seem to be an option. No? Alright. Okay, down into the valley we go. Like, if I could just get, kind of hop up there and go along this ridge. But she's in no shape for climbing. Into the valley. Take a break. You're okay. Just go slow. Look around. Alright. Do I have like rations or something? Inventory. Settings. Map, tracker, telemeter, detector, TZR, vehicles. I don't have the detector. Tracker. Z. Telemeter. Okay. You can do it. This is definitely the way, though. So I've got, like, these little quick time deals. Alright. Can you do a small climb there, Yasna? Sure she can. She's singing. That one's gonna break. Don't pull up on that one. Oh, it didn't break. Still waiting for some jump scare shit. It's probably gonna be right at the top of this cliff. I've seen press photos from the game.
You didn't say the magic word.
What?
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
How kick-ass would it be if our moon had big-ass rings?
Astrogator, sir.
Our solar system's fucking boring.
Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great.
So many of the other ones are so damn cool.
How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
Like binary systems and stuff like that.
Nitrogen 78%, argon 2%, carbon dioxide 0, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first.
Let's finish with the probing first.
Virtually 0.
In the word of paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. Why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of
What
hard
am I looking at
radiation.
here?
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Christ, hope I don't have to understand what I'm looking at.
We'll have to take a
Because
look
I'm
at
just
it.
like,
First, it would be good to know
audio,
what time
VHF.
frame we're working with. Marriott, do you have the geological analysis?
Fan comp.
Too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. So must be that dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface. Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for? The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the people of nonsense.
Astrogator, what are we looking
Leaf
for?
Street is not without worth.
And if I said the word astrogator to my son,
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything. As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct.
it would
Please
not be
forgive my
this thing.
business.
It would
My
be
goal is to
a
maintain
space
unimpeded research
alligator.
neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance.
Not like an old dude with a cane.
What do they have to do with it? Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well,
They sent us their most
I'm not
powerful
talking about
unit.
the Condor.
So,
It's this
the
guy.
Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor.
No,
A
I don't
steel
know.
behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some...
Did this dude just describe like a Death Star?
Far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
And it's called The
Where do we
Invincible,
stand
which
in
is
all
the name
this,
of the game.
Together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous.
What did I get
staff.
myself into?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance
Excuse
while
me.
avoiding confrontation.
Okay. And how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, there's still
Probably
far-
underscore Drew gives Flair a high
Astrogator,
five.
please,
That's
how
15
much
times
time
now.
do we have
Let's
to
see, that was
conduct
one
safe
underscore that
research?
time.
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Crowther, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation.
Probably underscore
And
Drew
you may start
astounded
showing
everyone by
symptoms of
pulling the
mild
most
brain
massive
damage,
hammer from the bag of
feeling
holding,
stupefied.
leaving jaws
But
dropped and likely causing
Don't
envy
worry,
among the
not
adventurers.
before an hour or even a couple
How
of
come it's not
hours.
working?
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program our...
Hold on. Investigation. Desktop mode, please. Do. Maybe. Can you do that, Pivot? No? Are you there? The fuck?
Hey Flare, Hellbound is raiding with 8 members of their community. They were streaming.
We'll try again later, Drew. Hold on.
The cheeky bee exploiting, bug testing mastermind of our merry band. Always ready to wrench a new command.
Oh, and he just said Drew that time too.
With a spark,
What
bound
the
for
fuck?
QA glory if
What
it
the
tickles
fuck,
his
P-Bot?
fancy.
What's up, HH?
Genuine agent of chaos
Pudgy's
and a damn
stream count
fine
is
one
the
at that.
only thing in the community that
Hey probably
rivals
underscore
Tom's
underscore
wife
Drew,
count.
take a chill pill.
How's it going?
Cool and vibe
Oh,
together.
there were 2 underscores that time. Okay. It's working. It missed one.
Did we just become best friends?
What up? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Here's my January schedule. Right over there. Just in case you wondered. Fuck. Let's take note of that idea. Fix schedule to no longer say January.
Hey there, Hellbound underscore
It
Hillbilly.
has.
How's
My
it
heart
going?
rate has
Enjoy your
increased.
time here with
Thank
us.
you for the raid. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Those of you that don't know me, I'm Flare. I'm mostly a variety streamer. I used to mostly play open world games and RPGs. Last year I forced myself to branch out a little bit just to try some other stuff. And I have since been exploring other genres and finding out that good games are good. And a genre doesn't matter so much as I thought. So, soldering and spoiling an adorable pibble. It's funny. That's cool. I need to come by next time and watch some of the maker streams. I love that shit. People that are. I thought about doing like Lego streams, but I'd need to figure out a bonus camera setup and stuff. But I love it. It would be fun to do like really terrible miniature painting or something like that. But I'm not. I don't know. I can also just play weird games. Anyway, I just finished a playthrough of The Witcher 3, which is like my very favorite game, but between on-stream and off-stream play, it was probably 150 hours. Maybe 200. And now I've decided after that like the whole open world game on stream is like like a multiple stream huge build and then just like fumble it. Be like, I'm just gonna put it on this shelf and then just drop it. Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. Yeah. Anyway, so for forever, I thought I hated horror games, and I thought I hated first-person shooters that were PvP. And last year, I discovered at least one of each that I really loved. I found Hunt Showdown. I haven't played it in months, but that's part of this whole thing. But I found Hunt Showdown and was like, holy shit, this is actually like a PvP shooter that is actually enjoyable to me. I think there was enough PvE element to it and constant achievable things. I don't know. Something about it, like, just really stuck with me, and I sunk a couple 100 hours into it.
Chat, heads up.
I will
Ads
go
are coming
back,
in about 2 minutes, but
it's
they'll only
probably
last
going to be
90
mostly
seconds.
off stream. I liked streaming it though. I don't know. I'm torn. It's one of those things. For me, I like, as a variety streamer, I want to be able to play a bunch of games. But since I only play 2 nights a week, it's hard to have like a regular game like Hunt or something. Like, my skill at the game would be best if I played it at least a couple times a week. And with my schedule, I just can't pull that off if I want to also play other things. So one of these times I will. Instead, I've decided that I'm not going to do like on stream open world games that much anymore, because it just takes forever. And whereas if I play game like this, I can get through it in a weekend or two. I stream on Sundays and Mondays, and I think this game will take me 2 or 3 streams, maybe 3. And then I can have my open world games as like an off stream thing. And then if there's something especially exciting coming up in one of them, you know, I can do like a stream or 2 once in a while.
What about me?
You're staying.
Wow.
But Astrogator.
But
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis.
right now my off stream game is very purposeful. It's a game that
Well, if I was ordered
I
to
don't really
stay,
want to talk about,
what the
but
hell am I doing here?
I purchased, before all of the controversy came out, I purchased Hogwarts Legacy. I pre-ordered it like the very moment it went up for pre-order. Wow. And I don't want to get into the whole thing. But when I bought it, I wasn't aware of the controversy. The money has already been spent. I've owned the game for a year and a half, and now I'm playing it off stream. I don't dare play it on stream because I have opinions about the whole topic, and I support trans rights. J.K. Rowling is a big fucking idiot, and she's like a menace to society. I do not support her. I'm not going to get into the whole thing, though. Anyway, I already own the game, so I've been playing that off stream, and it's really fucking fun. But there's no way I stream it. I also asked my community if they wanted me to stream it when it was new. Ooh,
Oh, thank goodness.
I've actually got stuff on tracker.
Not everyone's in the field.
They're moving away, though. Anyway, that whole
This is
topic
Dr.
sucks.
Yaxo reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds.
Well, finally I can't.
Is anyone out there?
Oh.
Oh, it's just an Androbot. Androbot.
This isn't gonna end well.
Stop! Androbot, stop! What the?
Artie A1.
Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again? Well,
Probably.
Never mind. Oh, maybe if I... RT, default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
Anyway, it's one of those topics that's like, I could talk about it for ages, but I'm not going to. It's not even worth thinking about. But all I will say about that is that I have friends who identify in many ways. I have friends who are trans, and anyone that does anything to try to hurt my friends is not my friend. So anyway, just like messing with this robot, this is gonna get me like, just like, oh, so if I put its arm up, it eventually falls down. Okay. I don't know what that solves, but here we are. Got any junk? Do we got any junk in this camp? Where's the junk? Hello? Ooh. Uh-oh. There's a human. Shit, yeah.
Oh, Dr. Crowther. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor.
He's gone mad.
Is everything all right? Doctor, please. Look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Hello? Anyone there? I repeat.
This shit's
Crowther
crazy.
is in a serious condition. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working. So
Is that robot's one-eyed style? After the how?
Use your head.
Probably.
I need to reconnect.
This is like a... I don't know anything about this game apart from like press images and stuff. I'm going into it blind, but what I've learned or what I've read is that it's like, well, I read the word atompunk a bunch of times, and I'm just like, okay, that's a word apparently. But it's like sci-fi psychological horror, basically. So I don't know what to expect, really. Just like unplugging shit from this dude's backpack, apparently.
Testing.
So he's gone mad.
Copy you, Doctor.
So it wouldn't be surprising me if they took stuff from Hal.
There's only Dr. Crowther at the camp, and he's not well. What happened to him?
I was just
It's
about
like,
to-
at this point, it's like,
Dr. Crowther, please don't be startled. I need to take your hand.
it's like using the Wilhelm scream. You just have to do it. You gotta fit it in somewhere.
Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
This guy is just fucking batty. Just give him a good slap.
His
He's-
pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Huh.
No response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor.
He's like, my conclusion is he's gone stark fucking mad.
Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there were no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No.
Methane poisoning?
causes
No.
Different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
I've gotten like maybe 3 personal reviews about this game. One was I loved it.
We need to get you
watch my YouTube series about it. The next was
Okay, what should I do?
just a generic I liked it. And the third was it was very interesting, but very slow. Also very short. So the slow and short kind of cancel each other out.
Anyone else here?
Excuse me, because how can it be short if it's also too slow? You know, like. So that review sums up. To me, that review sums up as it was very interesting. I can endure a slow game if it's also short. I can endure a short game if it's also slow, or I can enjoy a short game if it's also kind of slow. So sounds fine to me. Ooh, here we go.
Not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Crowther.
Initial analysis of the samples revealed nickel, iron, manganese, beryllium, and titanium composition. I would give a lot to understand what it actually is. Quick theory, a giant nickel-iron meteor flashed into the atmosphere of Regis 3, melting its surface millions of years ago. No, wait, scratch that. The shape of structures contradicts it. Potential landing place. Ooh, map. Coordinates.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting.
BA 2316.
Excellent.
So they have these like connected tablets where they're keeping notes and maps and whatever, but they're becoming disconnected from each other because the system sucks. Take a note, Gorski.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Crowther had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
Alright, so this dude that is just like rocking back and forth and muttering to himself, I'm just gonna take all of his shit and go exploring. I also just spilled my drink all over myself. It's wonderful. It feels great. I'm real happy about it. Alright.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Okay, I had to put my helmet down to be able to leave the tent. That's what it was. So I was curious as to what the gameplay was going to be like for this game, and it's mostly just...
Right. Now for the robot.
It's super story driven. There's no, like...
I'm currently trying to establish connection.
What the fuck is that over
Can I
there?
help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Crowther. I have everything I need. Just...
Z, I think it was.
Just what?
Well, it's not working yet, but it will be soon. Don't worry.
As I told you, sir. Unresponsive.
It's like a survey camera tripod thing. Okay. Now for the robot. Damn it. Is there anything else I can do to this guy? No? Nothing? Okay. See you later. What about in here? Anything? Ooh. Okay, fine. We'll go back out onto the bleak surface of this crazy fucking bleak planet. Can we look in the other tent? Airlock tents. Genius. A fish. Alright. What am I supposed to do with that? Nothing, I suppose. I'm glad you brought a fish. It's a science thing, I imagine. Okay, what about this one? Buried. Alright. You got anything for me, Mr. Robot? No? Alright, then we're off.
Yasna, focus. What now?
The landing coordinates. We're gonna go there. Or should I go to excavation site? We're gonna go straight for landing. Because if anybody stayed behind in the craft, it would be there. Nope. Am I even... Okay. Boop-boop-boop-boop-doo. Is there like... Oh, it's one of these. Did I just pass out again?
Once more.
Excuse me.
Damn piece of junk.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. Huh. It looks like the rocks at the landing area. The ones drawn by Krauter.
The doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall...
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
Twins fits nicely.
Affirmative. I'll write that down.
One more thing, Astrogator. The twins are almost white. Unlike the environment around them.
Yes, thank you. That's valuable information. Be useful in navigating.
Twins. Okay. I get the name landmarks. Okay. Good night, Cujo.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh,
This
right. You don't remember.
frickin'
A piece of metal sticking out of the ground.
landscape.
Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
It's here. That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Check it.
Sounds like active drilling. I'm sliding down the hill, though. Okay. There's the twins.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. Huh. There's something on the ground.
A journal. All right.
It's a journal. Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Okay. Is it like up on top there? Can I go up here? No. Just like on top of this thing. Seriously, it won't let me get up there?
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
I'm trying to move. Alright.
I think I know where I can find her.
Yeah, we just gotta get up there. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's just her
Signal's
backpack.
coming from a castle backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her. Marit, wake up. Wake
Uh-oh.
up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Nothing. Live, damn it. Merritt. I beg you.
Enough.
Oh boy.
Merit.
Well, that sucks.
Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor. Yes, there.
Well.
You have to find the others.
Please give me.
Increment deaths.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
It's gonna be fine. No problems. We'll just wander through this
Cover's next.
fart gas heavy planet.
Should be close.
Here's the metal structure. So maybe just debris. We would like to offer you a promotion in the future expedition Obelisco 3 as an astrogator. Your skills and overall performance in previous missions prove to your readiness to take the next step in the space journey. We would be delighted to receive your... She was just offered a promotion. That's not suspicious. Or anything. Let's see. Do I just jump the fuck down?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find him, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
Oh. Someone. Something. Okay. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going. Search the excavation site for... Okay. I need to go to the bathroom, but, yeah, it just does the same thing as my, like, death plus command. And I have it so it can be, like, there's like, a sense of sessions, so that default is, like, I don't remember the command. So I can, like, name the session, so, like, on a game like Elden Ring, I can have a specific death counter for individual bosses or whatever. I want to do... Commands. It's called like session name. I forget the commands. There's like a bazillion commands that I put together for this. Set session title.
Heads up, ads are hitting in 2 minutes, but they'll be out in 90 secs.
There we go. So then I can name the session. I could say like let's see. Out in 90 what now, Peabot? Yeah, that's right. He says that incorrectly. Or he just pronounces it literally. I can actually do a replacement. Let's see. Bink. Okay, that ought to do it. Gameplay mode, please. I said gameplay mode, please. Okay. I'm gonna leave it on pause. I need to go to the bathroom. Ad's gonna run in just a second. I'm gonna put Peabot up. Need to go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Fill up my water too.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay. The Salsa Cartel. Did you say Salsa Cartel, Peabot? Take off, dude. I think I closed when I made that change to the text-to-speech thing. I closed the program instead of just like going back. So so he probably didn't say much. Connection open. Okay, we're finally connected to TTS again.
Nah, just saving my
There we go.
melodious tones for the next epic roast, boss. Keep your ears peeled, Mike.
Fair enough. Okay, so I want to explore. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's just a page turn. Fucking button. So I want to explore the excavation site, which is just this crater. There's this like big metallic object. Wow. Holy carp indeed. There's tools down there for sure. Alright. Visibility is horseshit. Alright, we got a drilly thingy. Look at this stuff. It's just, is this like naturally occurring weirdo metal? That's crazy. It's alien technology.
It's a drill. So damn loud.
Deck Stop Road. I haven't.
Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
Dig as far as the terrain
What is this?
out. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis show similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
Deck Stop Road.
The addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
Thing is, if I don't say please, I just get Dennis Nedry yelling at me anyway.
Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's
Like if I just said
impossible to cover it all at once. Either
desktop
with a
mode.
scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Say the magic word.
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
I gotta say
Sorry to interrupt,
please.
gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore,
It's one of my oldest voice command bits, and I just fucking love it.
it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
And what are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it It could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Holy smokes.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot of it. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Maybe it's art. Alien art. Not everything needs function, you dipshit scientists. Can I be done now? Okay.
Regis, we're losing reception. Koval, can you hear us? Over.
Koval.
Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What
My
now,
wife's
sir?
home already.
We listen. Wait for the
Game must have
interference
been pretty
to pass.
short.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
Alright, flashback over. So it's like a portable drill. Just turn it off.
Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yeah, are you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
We need to expand our search radius. So we're looking for more of these scientist dudes. Let's see if the map says anything. Search the excavation area. I guess. Wait, what was that? Oh, it was just like a weird little glitch. It showed this marker before it actually turned the page. Okay. Just need to expand the radius, I guess. Go up this way, maybe. See if I see any, like, markers. It's this way. See if I can go up that slope. There's something on the tracker this way. Is it? Okay.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's... Koval? Don't do this to me.
Oh, no. Oh,
You're alive!
he's
Did you
alive.
hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking.
Is he like a total nut bar like the other guy?
Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's.
Creepy.
Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
Yeah.
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
Alright, well, let's
I'll go over them.
grab him.
But it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski.
This is like a diagram of a person cutting a shark.
Found them. Surprisingly
Structures,
accurate.
branch,
He
underground.
wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great.
Checks the
Let's
right
get Koval to
branch.
the evacuation area.
Massive
You carrying,
vertical
Doctor?
exhibit. Protrudes
I'll be
above
pretty
the
hard on
surface.
1G.
Water tank underground structures. Biggest one
Gravity
yet.
here should make things a tad easier.
Visible from point 4. Azimuth 350. Distance 200. Okay. Don't I want to pick up like the other pages too? Like we're just gonna leave those other two there.
Got him.
Here comes the lander.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat, and I'll connect to the Anthrobot through the Lander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending.
It's gonna crash. Sweet. They sent the lander down and it crashed.
I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Krauter? Our dear Merritt. Now Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure
Ah, it didn't
chaos.
quite
I don't
crash.
believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. The Invincible, however, is not in the Lyra system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
So, are we gonna go up in the lander too, or are we
Doesn't add up.
gonna stay? I don't know. He's all strapped in.
See you up there.
Am I gonna get in a seat too, or do I?
Only Gorski's left.
We
I
might
gotta
have
go
made it
find
quite
Gorski.
far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
Okay. I need to go. This way, I think. No. That way? That way. Okay. I don't have poll or prediction overlays, but I also don't use polls or predictions almost ever.
Shouldn't I go back for Merritt's body?
No. No, there's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please, leave it to me. You did everything you could for her, Doctor. Now, Dr. Gorski needs your help.
Game is good. It's very interesting. And like spooky, but in like a Lost in Space kind of way, more than like horror.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Over there. Going back up is gonna be an issue.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop.
The Invincible is a sci-fi thriller game where you're a scientist on a hostile alien planet, Regis 3. Your mission is to find missing crew members, unraveling the planet's dark secrets, which are entwined with your survival. It's atmospheric, story-driven, with non-linear gameplay and retro-futuristic vibes.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Fish.
Nothing interesting. Should I be looking for a specific location? Date?
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
There we go.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something.
Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
Okay, so there's really high electromagnetic field rating on this slide. Previously, much more
Still
normal.
high in the slide just before.
I mean, it's still high, but
And earlier, quite normal.
normal otherwise.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Alright, here we go.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe.
Yasna reactivated the flying teleprobe.
Is it working correctly?
If you run it
I
on
think
manual
so.
steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
If it's useful, then okay.
You don't like machines, Yasna?
I don't like being followed.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's
Let's call it something real vulgar. No?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
B. Bali. Luna.
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Alright. Just tell me where the fook to go. Can I get down this way? Come on. There we go.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere. The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Am I detecting and following this, like, underground thing? Is that what it is? The metal structure? Crazy. Okay, so... me too. So far, that's like the closest thing that it reminds me of. I never played it, but I watched Average Ocelot play it. That one actually looks up my alley too. In a weird way. Okay, here we go.
Get ready, ladies, gents, and NB friends. Ads coming in 2 minutes, only lasting 90 seconds.
Hey, Luna.
Alright. Well, we're climbing up this shit.
Whoa, hey. Easy there.
Is she like... Is Luna bonking me? What the deuce?
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the rush? That was for the probe. Excuse me?
If I run too fast, she starts to fog up the inside of the mask. With heavy breathing. That's a good detail. Alright, take a break. You're okay. So I'm following this like chain of like weird geometrical metal under the ground. It's like it's some sort of, I think it's some sort of alien power line, data line, both. It's heading to this like fucking volcano or some shit, so that's probably not great. But right towards it, of course. Of course. And this drone is almost certainly going to attack me irrationally at some point. There's no way around that. Can't avoid that trope. Ooh. It's not. Yasna came. I got an achievement. Yasna came very close to extremely hot lava.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Okay, we're still going this way. Let's go up on this side, maybe. It seems kind of.
Hello, little one.
Get out of my face, you fucking drone. Yep, this way. It's quite the cave. Oh, we got branches. Is this just dead end? Or it's just up there?
Hey, Luna.
Get off me. You turd. Can I climb?
Whoa, hey, easy there.
Doesn't seem like it. Okay. I guess we'll go back to where it forked. I don't seem to be able to climb anywhere. Although, I personally would climb up that way.
I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
I don't know. Go this way? I don't fucking know.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
It's more of that metal stuff.
What's the rush? That was for the probe. Excuse me?
Hey Flare Zero,
Ew.
how's it hanging? Ready for
What up,
some
Flare?
chaotic fun today?
What up, Flare?
Hello, little one.
Well, let's see. Excuse me. I guess I keep going up this way if I can. If I can. And I reckon I can't. It's a ding-dang dead end. How about this way? You can do it, Dr. Yasna. It's good. It's very interesting. Is it R? Yeah. Okay, so I'm following this core of metal underground. Oh, another branch. So, one goes off that way.
Water was mentioned in the note, around the third point, and I have a matching object here.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points, or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
But the battery in the detector lasts for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Just going through this water on an alien planet. Drone fucking wigs me out every third time. Traces of shoes.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so
I need
sure,
to run to the
Astrogator.
bathroom real quick and refill my water. I'll be right back. Put Peabot up now that he's fixed. He was muted earlier because I'm a ding-dong.
Welcome, you glorious humans and cool cats. Let's rock this show. Hey, I heard you love riddles. Want to try solving one on stream for a laugh? Listen up, chat. Our noble knight Sir Ribbitington III. Yes, we have established lineage now. Prefers his tea with just a smidge of pond water, with the French press, naturally. He might even jam to some froggy beats, but only the ribbiting ones, and if he's not ruling the enchanted marshlands with an amphibious iron fist.
I don't understand. I'll be right back still.
In Dungeons & Dragons, a bard can inspire allies, cast spells, and rock out with their instrument of choice. Sir Ribbitington traverses in a chariot pulled by snails, regally slow, ensuring a grand entrance that shouts, "I am amphibiously awesome."
Ooh, that's good. That's good lore. Nice one. All right. Excuse me.
The next point is at a height
So,
of approximately
so far this game's really cool. It's
100
like,
meters.
it's very interesting. It's pretty slow. It's supposed to be pretty short too, though. And in my opinion, a game doesn't have to be fast-paced if it's a short game. Or at all. Whoever gave me that review probably plays a little too much COD.
I'm afraid I won't find them for a while. It's hard to see if these traces are fresh. This place is quite sheltered from the wind. So it could well have been hours since he
So far it
left.
reminds me of the Outer Wilds
Take comfort in the fact that on a cosmic
more than
scale,
anything
it is
else.
Very comforting.
I wasn't sure what to expect as far as gameplay goes. It's as far as gameplay, it reminds me of
False point.
Firewatch. because there's no combat or quick time events really, apart from like, I guess there's some choices that are on timers, but
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
it's mostly just narrative choices. More than like the quarry or something like that, where there's like serious consequences. It's like not so much a choices matter game so far as much as eventually finding your. It's more like Myst or whatever, where it's like a puzzle game. Trying to. But let's not step in the lava here. You can't really fail, but it's hard to succeed. If that makes sense. Just finding the right path. I'm not sure any of the narrative options. It's more like a exhaust all of the narrative options rather than pick the right one.
Hey, Luna.
But I'm not sure. This drone is just up in my business. Anyway, so far I like it, and I set aside 3 streams to finish it, but we'll see. Depends on how long I play each night. I'm hoping I can get it done between tonight and tomorrow, but I have no idea. I'm just going by how long to beat records. Have it around like 8 hours. I think that's what I read. Yeah, if you look up the developer, it's like the distributor or the whatever is 11 something. Developer, I think it's a Polish developer, just like CD Projekt Red.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters.
0.4. 0.5.
The fourth point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
I'm sending the probe. Follow that probe.
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
Okay. There's got... Oop. No, that's just the moon. Oh, there we go. Is that just like right fucking in front of me? Nailed it. Alright. Get the binoculars out and look at this flag 13 feet away from me. Oh. Here we go.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
It's this way.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
How?
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Oh, way better than
Don't exaggerate.
We have a problem.
Something serious?
The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No. Not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, we probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides,
probably not.
No intelligent machine would take this job. Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know.
Look at this
He
weird
must be a
shit.
long way from here.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Hmm.
Looking at the amount of sharp ends and edges, They're rigid, probably a very hard structure, not to mention their appearance.
Yes?
These bushes must serve a defensive function.
Defensive? Against what?
Good question. I don't see anything they could compete with. No potential predator on the surface or in the air. So, maybe it's something underground.
Yes, maybe.
Well, here's a tunnel.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Great.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain.
Let's go in a tunnel
It's
where we
your
have no
decision,
contact.
Please continue the search. We have to find it.
Alright.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
Alright, well, here we go.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
So I'm going through this stuff. And I'm gonna black out again. Alright.
Altitude 23,000. Speed 250. Going smoothly, Hopper.
This is the lander.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition tech set. I recall data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side of
Astrogator, can you hear me?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Alright.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
So this is like a flashback from...
What about that lander, Yasna? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. You can't afford to lose this lander too.
So this is like a flashback to the beginning of...
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
The situation is bad, Astrogator. I have an object in sight. Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning... oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct.
Heads up,
But I
chat.
think you
Ads
might
coming in
consider
2
taking a
minutes, but
shortcut
they'll only last
towards
90
the
seconds.
east, straight to the camp.
Okay.
Copy that. Heading east.
So this is why. Okay, so we sent a lander down. This is like connecting what we missed in the past. So they sent the lander down for whatever reason, and the first lander failed. So we sent a second lander down.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
Sent a second lander down to drop off her to investigate what happened with the first lander and then find the crew. But then he pulled the second lander up, and he's still using it. So he's communicating with me from the like mothership.
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
He's saying yes. The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must
This is where some of the like.
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
There's like some
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest.
psychological
Anyway,
storytelling here, and/or
Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting
borderline
them
political commentary,
nasty nature.
but in like a sci-fi way. Like the idea here is that the protagonist that I'm playing is arguing that just because we can explore this world doesn't mean we should, or just because we can. It's almost like a foreign relations political matter. Like, just because we can meddle and enforce our dogma or enforce our political way of doing things on other countries, just because we can. Extend that to other planets in the sci-fi, just because we can.
What is this?
Should we?
Astrogator.
Wow.
I found a
Look at this.
peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
These are inorganic? That's crazy. And they're making me pass out. Oh.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness.
Darkness.
Hello.
Okay. Does it happen again if I go towards the plants again? If I go slow, can I even? What if I get all up in one? No? Okay, let's go the way that we went last time. Oh, there's like this fog. Is that what it is? No, I'm just gonna go back, I guess. Talk on your comms, like what?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
I'm going the wrong way. I need to go through there. Maybe I go right up the... Oh. Okay. It's gonna let me climb. Don't touch it. Oh. Meow. Okay. Here I am. Don't know why. She keeps blacking out.
Breathe!
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna. I tried to resuscitate him, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypovolemic shock.
I don't know about nothing wrong with him.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I can't believe it. It was that damn robot. He must have dropped the doctor. Killed him.
No, Yasna, I, as commander, misjudged the situation. Everything indicates that the doctor had an accident after he left the camp on his own. I should have known he was endangering himself.
Excuse me. Okay, this is, Oh, there's a rope.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet?
Because he
Going
keeps
down after
blacking
him.
out like you do.
Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crafter's body?
I placed him in a cryochamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a... Just a report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
No, it's not safe.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Okay, this is a waste of time.
All right.
You only die once. Here we go.
Oof.
What's happening?
Sticks the landing.
I jumped.
Status, please. Can you walk?
Yes. No fractures.
Please stop for a moment. Make sure you're all right.
No, there's no need for a delay. Dr. Gorski is waiting.
Continue your search for Gorski.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway, what's the idea of doing it alone?
Damn. What is this place? Makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes.
Oh, my scope like thing is damaged, so there's cracks.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Oh, shit. They're telling me to glass cracked.
I wouldn't worry. What matters is that you're fine.
Anyway. Left or right?
Blocked way.
The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters, even 150.
And all made of this metal?
To a significant degree. Is something were to live here?
Yes?
It would have to be very small, like insects. On the other hand, there's no flora around to support such organisms.
It's gonna be like fucking drone. It's gonna be like metal bees or something crazy.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
Sir, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself? Gorski? He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he might have gotten lost in these structures. They're like a maze.
shouldn't have if he was setting up...
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, no. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection. Set
It's
up a
transmitter. All right.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment. Have you chosen where to go?
I'm still wondering.
There's no time to hesitate, Doctor. We need to take decisive action.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
This is crazy.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right. According to Dr. Crowther, negative symptoms can appear after an hour. Maybe after a few hours. I think you'll find Gorski by then.
Let's hope so. No. No point in going back this way.
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
It's a bit like Pando.
What? Wow.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. Hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so. Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt. It's him. Let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again.
I found some abandoned items.
What items?
Oh, okay.
What do you have there, Jasper?
A telemeter and opened food rations. So he couldn't have gone far.
Why would he leave his equipment behind?
Well, maybe he planned to come back soon.
Maybe let's go back to the recording.
A thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled...
That's what I said. It's the big circuit. It's data.
Polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip. only of those.
Hmm.
Okay, moving on. Readings.
Some ancient mythical race.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
Oh, so far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
You may be right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir.
Alright. Excuse me.
At least his device is in working order.
The telemeter? Oh, right. Yours is broken.
Oh yeah, I had a cracked screen. Alright, well. This way, I guess. This is fucking crazy. Just imagine. They're exploring a dusty old planet and you find this shit. Oh my god.
There are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You heard correctly. I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
Alright, got split paths. We're gonna... Yeah, they connect.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Marrett's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar. No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski...
Can I go around this way? Oh.
Ouch!
Jasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Once again, I have to go to the bathroom, but I'm going to try to make it until ads run. It's about 6 minutes. This shit's so crazy.
Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet.
Just gonna squeeze through this shit. Alright. How come it didn't?
Almost there. Oh, there he is. I see. Got him. He's not moving.
Still breathing.
Gorski, look at me. His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
It's like total nonsense.
Is he reacting anyway?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski, come on.
Give me a little
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of
smacky.
there.
A little
The pro's
slapperoo.
already looking for a landing site.
Alright. Let's go, buddy.
Okay. Let me just... I'm putting him...
His suit is just getting thrashed.
Done.
Is his helmet
He's
just
out.
open?
I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing.
Huh.
The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay.
Set up a relay.
We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
Okay.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
That's fair. Okay. 3 minutes. Okay. We can do it.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
Just violating in direct order.
Don't be angry, sir. But
it vibrates at me.
What up,
Go
cat?
there, crazy cat.
And then it gave me
Hope you're having a
wood.
perfect day,
careful
my fabulous
consideration,
feline
Can I
friend.
give it more
I
money?
gave Gorski my tank.
Logical progression.
We
Isn't
still don't know when you'll send the landers.
It vibrated harder this
can't
time
leave
and
him
gave me
without
even more
oxygen.
wood.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope Archie can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Ladies, gents, and NB friends,
What's up?
brace yourselves for ads in 2 minutes, lasting just 90 seconds.
Show me the way, Mr. Drone.
out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter,
Alright, waiting for ads to run and then I'm gonna head to the bathroom. But, okay. Set up a relay. Let's put it right over here. Are there options? No, I don't think so.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. Now, Mark.
The fuck?
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No!
Please hold on.
Oh, that's not good. Not really ideal. Oh, brother. Whee! Am I
I
flying?
caught the probe. I'm.
Probe is flying me to safety. That's good, I suppose. Should have just ridden the probe the whole time. If you guys knew it was strong enough to carry a human, why would you fucking let us walk around a strange planet? Fucking scientists.
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik.
Okay, ads are about to run. I'm gonna pause. I have to run to the bathroom, refill my water. I'll be right back. Hi, Cat.
Welcome to the chaos, everyone. Grab a seat and enjoy. Sure thing, boss. Everyone, quick break for ads. Don't wander off, we'll be right back with more epic shenanigans. Stay tuned. What's your go-to karaoke song, chat? Let's hear those virtual vocal skills from our ladies, gents, and NB friends. Buttspot thinks it's all that, but in reality, it's just a clumsy, malfunctioning toaster with a superiority complex.
It's just a clumsy, malfunctioning toaster.
Do you copy?
Oh boy. Alright. I don't know how much more of this I can take tonight. It is, it's super interesting. It reminds me of Firewatch more than anything else so far that I've played.
Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just
Firewatch was pretty interesting.
keep it together.
There was like part of the backstory that they give you in the beginning is like
Heartbeats racing,
was like
but
infuriating to me,
hasn't dropped below the tissue norm.
but I got over it. and then it was a pretty good game. It's good, Cat. It's like, it's super interesting and a little confusing and very like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It reminds me of, it's not like quick time events, but sometimes you have like decisions that are on a timer. It's mostly exploration.
Meteoric waters. Too deep.
But it's
Let's hope it's not fossil. Otherwise I'll never reach the surface.
It's very cool. It's the theme so far. Okay, so like these scientists were on like a research mission and they like succeeded their mission, and then all of a sudden you wake up after having blacked out on a strange planet and you're trying to piece together what the fuck happened. And there's someone still on the ship that you can communicate with, but right now I'm in caves, so I can't talk. And I've got this drone following me around that communicates with the ship and can do like atmospheric readings and oh boy. You fucking klutz.
Fucking great.
No hope. No chance.
I just...
Just fell from up there.
Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
And yeah. It's bleak as fuck. It's like... It's all based on like an old... well, I'm not sure it's old. It's all based on like a sci-fi novel that I haven't read.
Who's that? I can't see. Crowther. Is that you?
Basically, like they had a successful research mission, and then they decided to send a lander down to the planet again, and then that lander broke with 3 people in it, and then so they sent their second lander down from the like mothership with the scientist that I am. So I'm the rescue mission.
You're way up.
I found 2 of the 3 people. They're both dead. I found the 3rd person. It might be some kind of weird ass alien ghost or something. Who knows? Shit has been crazy. But like slow sci-fi, psychological crazy more than,
I can barely stand on my feet.
you know, anything else. It's very cool. But it's it reminds me of Outer Wilds, and it also reminds me of the gameplay style reminds me of Firewatch, where it's not like The Quarry or like a Telltale game where it's a lot of like quick time events. It's mostly just dialogue choices and exploration. Asshole. And the protagonist seems to be Australian, which, you know, I know someone that would appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate it, but I know someone that would appreciate it on a deeper level. Alright, let's just worm through this hole in a cave on a planet in space. Jesus Christ.
Crowther, say something. I can't stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is harmless. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
Also, this guy that's talking to me, I know to be dead. So that's fun.
Oh, what were you thinking, really? I warned you against
That,
lending
or
your
this
helmet,
is a
let alone giving all your
flashback?
oxygen to a dead man.
I don't know.
A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him like
Nathan Shooter has cheered for 30
Yo, thank you.
Claire, check it
That's
out.
funny. That's a funny emote.
Here for 30 bits.
Whose emote is that? That's yours. That's great.
Something attacked you up there. Odds are it got Gorski as well.
We'll check and come
A
back.
cheer zero emote
Novik
is
should
very
be
funny.
monitoring his parameters after all.
You need to make it animated though.
You shouldn't trust everything the old man says. He only tells us
That's really
what
funny.
he sees fit.
Slow down. I need to rest.
Oh. I'm not gonna make it.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
Oh, shut up, Crowther.
Shut up, Crowther.
And here I thought you didn't like silence. Anyway.
Excuse me.
It's over. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough.
Did I
The
just
right to finally give up.
fail? No. Excuse me.
No, not over. I haven't given up yet.
You can get up there, Yasna.
Yeah, probably. I just need to catch my breath.
On second thought, I imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually.
It's not so much walking that's the problem, so much as scaling a wall in a cave.
Is this not what we all want?
Okay,
Shut up.
I'm getting up. Turns out I prefer to live than let you talk me to death.
Shut up, hallucination of Crowther.
I can do it. I won't give up.
That's the right attitude.
Thank you for the encouragement there, Crowther.
Thank goodness.
Fucking.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Why are you always like. On the other side of a ravine, and then when I get there, you're gone. Or you don't exist at all. What the fuck?
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well. They're further up as well.
Dinosaur bones? Jesus Christ.
What do you think that means?
Isn't it obvious? Dinosaurs? What's left of Regis 3?
Don't mock me, Crowther.
I'm serious. Millions of years ago, this planet had to be teeming with life until something got rid of it. Quite effectively.
before it didn't allow all... How is it you're always a few steps ahead of me?
Simple. I outpace you because I'm moving my legs, not my mouth.
Oh, brother. You outpace me because you're a fucking hallucination.
Come. It's time to be among other people again. They are there,
Right.
somewhere. I promise.
Yeah. So freaking creepy.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall?
It doesn't matter now. You stay here, death is certain.
He's gone again. So after all...
I can't go with you anymore.
Krauter?
Forgive me for my rudeness. I had to be a prick. To pull you out of there. Unfortunately, now my body is mere coal. Water and nitrogen. An empty heart. Like farewell. This is not our farewell. But so I should tell you. It was an honor to serve with you.
There was a little bit.
Yes, sir. I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. You hear me?
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally. Yes, sir. You can't
He
get
was
back.
just about to fucking leave.
Good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Krauter.
Yes, sir. Are you saying what?
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. What was that? Yes, sir. Are you there?
I feel like my heart.
Do you copy?
What the?
What the... What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine.
My heart rate monitor is just like not connecting very well. Hold on.
It's watching these kind of crab legs.
You must have
Just keeps going to like the 50s. That's crazy. That's not right. Let me put it down here instead. Because 60 is ridiculous. I'm pretty relaxed, but let me see. If I hold my breath, does it go up? No, I think it's just not working very well. Let's see if I like get super active. Does it start to go up? Yeah. All right. I doesn't seem to be really going up enough, though. It's way higher than 71 right now.
Status?
May need to just be tighter.
At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Hey there, Emmy.
What up, Emmy?
Nice to see you in the chat today. Hope you're doing well.
It sounds like you know what it is, sir.
Well, I have my suspicions. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimat.
You're fucking kidding me, sir.
Antimatter cannon.
Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
Yeah, kinda.
It's extremely loud. So maybe that's a good thing. It drowns out my movements.
Please remember it is not human. Hearing isn't really...
I think it's moving away from me.
What up, Emmy?
Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting.
Oh, brother.
Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me. It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me.
Nah, it's just boring tunnels.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, the drone.
I'm gonna die here after all.
The drone's going for it. Thank you. Poor droney. Yeah, my heart rate monitor is just not connecting. I'm gonna turn it off. It's just not working right now.
Say something.
Hold on.
I'm okay.
I thought it would be cool, but it's just not working today.
Just give me a moment, sir.
Beep. Let me make it tighter. See if that helps. Beeped, but okay, reconnecting. There we go. I think it just needed to be tighter. All right.
I guess it's busted for good.
What crazy robot thing.
Also a switch.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see.
I'll try it.
You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet.
Now it's back down to 65. It's just not connecting very well.
They even managed to set up a fill base.
I think I need to moisten the contacts. You're supposed to like water down, like supposed to make it a little bit wet. So that's better. I never had to do that before, but since it's an older monitor now, I don't know. Don't wanna. Gotta moisten it. It's like beeping at me and shit. Reconnecting.
And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Yeah, 52 is not an accurate description of my heart rate right now.
Astrogator.
What if I put it high? Much higher. Does it connect better? If it connects properly, it should jump to like the 80s. Nah, it's not connected at all. Alright, fuck it. I'm done for now. I will mess around with it later. Maybe I just need a different device. But that one was sent to me for free to make a video, so whatever. I'm gonna punch my microphone a couple times. How about that? Alright, back to it. Back to this fucking unnerving sci-fi game. I actually really am enjoying it, but it's like... It's a good story.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
Very interesting. The review I received was that it was very interesting, but slow. But also short.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Asna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
But, it's extremely interesting. I believe you would like it. It's like space steampunk kind of feel. I heard the word when I was looking at descriptions of it. I heard the word atompunk, ATOM. I was like, that's a term I've never heard before, and I don't acknowledge it. But it's interesting. It reminds me of Outer Wilds, a cross between Outer Wilds and Firewatch.
Heads up, folks. Ads incoming in 2 minutes, but they'll only last 90 seconds.
No need to cheer me up. I'm not crying after a machine. It was a good companion, but we've been through far more serious losses.
Yeah.
Somehow I had to pull myself together then, and I will now.
Okay. Also, I'm starting to get the big tired.
I can't.
So I'm gonna need to come to a stopping point at some point here, and I just have like, there's no sense of chapters or anything here, it's just the game carries on.
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe core?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Oh. Well, that was the right way. Well, shit. I guess we head towards the bleak fucking blast zone.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bam!
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
This place is fucking crazy.
Are you asking about?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank. So, how are you feeling?
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. He even participated in them.
How?
I had a long and tiring conversation. Oh, damn it! The storm's getting worse. Please don't ask for details.
Okay, now it's storming, and I'm walking through all this nonsense. It's storming, and I'm in the middle of a giant fucking metal... Ooh! Structure.
I'm approaching the vehicle.
Any damage?
Hard to tell. It looks like it's been stuck here for a while. But the light inside works.
Just go inside, it's fucking raining.
There isn't a living soul here. There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged, though.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. No one's coming out with me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear? Barely.
Alright.
Did you get it?
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside.
Okay.
Something.
Time is pressing, Doctor. The storm.
I know. But it's important.
That was... okay. Look for oxygen. Okay. The fuck?
Got it.
There we go.
What? What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why did I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliance's. That? Better?
Yes. That's what I needed.
There we go.
Time to hit the road.
It seems that the jump scares have started, though, now that my heart rate monitor stopped working. Because if it was working, it'd be at like a 120 or something right now. That spooked me. Close the spooky. Close the fucking door. Why are you not starting the fucking door? Get in there. No. There we go.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Okay.
Are you driving?
Apparently.
How are the conditions?
Fucking terrible.
Actually, why don't I even asking? I can...
Right in front of me!
Stay calm. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is a kind of Faraday cage. Energy will flow through the body of the vehicle, discharge into the ground, without getting inside.
This is not the time for a lecture in physics.
I thought maybe I could help you stay calm.
Some peace and quiet would be better.
Understood? I'll stay quiet from now on.
That probably wasn't the wisest, but I don't know. It's not my car.
Wow.
Okay, we're going down this tunnel. Because why not? This way. We're on an alien planet. In an enemy vehicle. And, there's nothing and nobody around. So, it's all good. We're good. This is fine. Seems okay. There's like... At least the weather's good. Where does this even go? Okay, here we go.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures collapse.
You don't know, do you?
It's not that simple. There are too many unknown variables.
Passing.
Status? How are you doing, Yasna?
Well, not super.
Running into a cave. The storm has subsided.
All right.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Got an idea.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see.
Emmett 2001.
Bingo. Emmets are equipped with the black box. Please find it.
Flair rolled a 15.
Don't know if this can help, but the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really?
Excuse me.
You must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
This.
I think I have something like that.
There we go.
You can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
Okay.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Mini tribal.
Yo, Win.
Let's go check it.
How's it
Win
going?
just resubscribed with Tier 1 for a total of 13 months.
That goes there. Station
The
marking.
rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably.
Hey there, Wind. Hope you're ready for some awesome
Lucky
Flair streams.
13. Excuse me. I'm running out of gas pretty fast here.
No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down.
Okay.
The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
I'm going to sleep now.
Okay. I think that's good enough a place as any to stop.
Don't get a break.
What is it this time?
I don't know how often this shit autosaves, but like it's 1:15 a.m. and I need to go to bed. That seemed like a pretty good segue spot though. This game is very interesting and very intense in like a very calm way. It's like slowly descending into chaos. I like it. It's pretty much what I expected. And I like it. I'm gonna look for a raid target. We'll be back tomorrow for more of this. But in the meantime, let's see what we can do. I set aside 3 streams for this game. But it depends. Sometimes, if you look at like how long to beat, and you look up a game, you get like people's average playtime and stuff. I get 6.5 hours for main story here. So it's pretty short. I put away 3 streams for it on my schedule, but I'm hoping that between today and tomorrow I will be able to finish. I played for 3.5 hours today. So we shall see. So far, I think I've been making good progress. It's so hard to tell, but so far it's been really interesting and really like excuse me. To a casual observer, it's like just kind of wandering around, but like if you're paying attention to the story, it's like it's pretty scary. In like a sci-fi psychological horror kind of way, like being stranded on an alien planet and not being able to find your crew and all this stuff. It's very interesting. I like it. It reminds me of somewhere in between what I've seen. I've watched a lot of Outer Wilds, but I haven't played it. It reminds me of the Outer Wilds. It also, in terms of gameplay, it reminds me of Firewatch, which is an interesting game as well that I might do on stream at some point. I feel like this kind of game where it's like very exploration and story heavy with like quick time event stuff. I feel like that I'm starting to lean into that kind of stuff for stream. Because I can pause at any point and talk, and there's like critical things, decision points, and I don't know. So far, those have been my favorite. So far, my favorite thing to stream has been The Quarry. And Detroit Become Human was pretty good, and so it's funny because they're not like the games that I would say are my favorite games. I loved The Quarry. I've always said like RPGs are my favorite games, but it's not the same. My enjoyment of a game and my enjoyment of streaming a game aren't necessarily aligned all the time. And I'm finding that I like these games and I like streaming them more than some of the games where I like it. I like playing it, but it's kind of a grind, and grinding isn't super fun to stream. Anyway, let's look for a raid target. I gotta go to bed. We always got doggo. We got very little today. This is crazy. Usually I have about like 15 or 20 people in my follow list on these days, and today I have 7. I'm just gonna raid doggo because I need to go to bed. Doggo. Ooh. Excuse me. So, there's my friend Captain Cats 42. He's got a side channel called Deputy Doggo 42. Excuse me.
2 raid flare, 2 wave flare, butt flare, 2 flame flare, 2 flame flare, 2 flame butt raid flare.
And it's like mostly a AFK channel. Thank you.
Flare, 2 flame flare, 2 flame flare, 2 flame flare, butt flare.
Oh, brother, butt spot.
2 raid flare, 2 cheers.
Butt spot, I'd rather watch paint dry than see your asinine emote antics. Step up your game.
Anyway. I'm sleepy. I need to get a snack and go to bed. And I'll be on tomorrow at 9 o'clock or so Mountain Time. I'm thinking we'll probably be able to finish this game. Now that I've played some, looking at that site says like 6.5 hours. And generally when I'm streaming, it takes longer to do things. So I'm thinking more like 9 hours. We'll see. I'm gonna look at I'm gonna see if I can find like a rough outline walkthrough and get a sense of how far I am into the game, so I can plan better. I don't want to spoil it though. It's been very interesting. It's like a cerebral psychological thriller. All right, we are rating. I'll see you later.